Welcome to this OptimizePress Clubhouse update. Today's template is an event agenda page. Now this is perfect for your own event that you're going to be running. So you can see here in the top section what we've got is a 2-column section at the top. We've got logo on the left and then social icons over on the right hand side. So that's a 2-column layout there. You can customize the width of that or the height of the row there if you wanted to have a bigger logo in. So that's easily done. This top section you'll see we've got that beautiful background image in place, got a slight fade on it, and then we've got the headline, this line underneath here done with a featured box, and then we've got this supporting paragraph there. And we've got that blue call to action button. Click on that, opens up the overlay optimizer. You see we've got 0 padding around it, the percentage bar at the top there, and then we've got name, email, and phone number. So the call to action matching the colors of the blue, and that blue is then carried out throughout this template. And as we scroll on down, you'll see the first section we have here. Now these are done with columns again, so we've got a row on the left hand side, or row which has the smaller distance on the left and another row on the right hand side. So this row layout, I'll show you that inside the editor in a moment, and that row layout is used further down this template as well. So we've got the calendar icon, day 1, some information there about each session, and then a breakdown of each session that you'd include in your event. So nice and simple, just done with a headline and then the text underneath to describe your session for your event. We then cloned that row down and gone with another one. So we've got day 2, same thing, icon there, and then the details of day 2 over on the right, and then room for you to put in more details about that session, and then so on for day 3. Obviously you could remove those or add more to them depending on the length of your event and the period of time. We then scroll down and we hit this another call to action here, same clone down from the top. It's the same call to action, name, email address and phone number included in that. By all means you could change that and customize that if you wanted. We then drop down into this row. We've used a frequently asked questions row. We've got like a chalk background with a question mark there, so it stands out very, very clear on this page. A chance for you to break down any objections that people might have about your event, or even just answer those common questions that you get asked. We then go down into this row and using that same row layout again, we've got the smaller distance on the left, questions area on the right hand side. So you can put in the Q and then we've got a question and then your answer below that. So very simple, very clean layout, nothing complicated about this, just keeping the same consistency throughout the design. If we open up the overlay optimizer, I'll just show you a couple of things, what we've done with the rows. So here we are at the top of the page. That little line that we had underneath the headline is just a featured box that we've done here. And this featured box, if we open it up and go into advanced settings, you'll see that it has, you just scroll on down, you can see we've set the width there and we just put in the top padding of 5 and everything else is 0. That just gives it a 5 pixel height basically. Go on down, you've got your background color and that's all we've set. So it's really just a background color, which is a featured box set at that width. You could change this width and it would increase the width of that line below that headline. And if we then go on down, you'll see the row that we've got here. This is one row. If we go to add new row, you can see the different styles of row layouts that we've got. We've got the 1/5 and 4/5, which is that small one over on the left, and we've also got a 1/4 and 3/4. And you could add these in if you wanted to change the size and drag this all around. But you can see that's one row, it's just a different row layout with the icon over on the left, and that's been cloned down again for the FAQ section at the bottom here. It's that same layout. We've got small column on the left and then large content column on the right hand side. So that's the template. It's available in the Clubhouse. If you use this one, please do reach out to us. We'd love to see it in action in your own business.